Sorry.
What's with deep? Going deep. Chad and JT.
Oh, Scooby-Doo Bop. Wow. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. Guys, welcome to episode number 87. We are coming in hot, and we want to let you know straight up top that we are brought to you by our dogs at Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking out for our dog pieces, and making sure that the grooming is at a primo level, okay? Because when you go into a neighborhood, and Joe, you probably know this well because I feel like you're a good home improvement guy, and you see a lawn that's well cut, what do you think? That guy has it together. That guy looks after his lawn, and I perhaps want to engage in intimate relations with that dude. Joe, do you manscape?
Yes.
You're rocking a shirt right now, too.
Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt, too.
So you must be amped on the brand.
Yeah, I am. I like it very much.
Nice. Have you manscaped lately? JT?
I have, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
How'd it
my
go?
pubes look good.
They look good?
Mm-hmm. They look really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
pumped. Yeah, is it too much?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
they
we're
look pretty
going.
good. Thanks, dog.
Yeah, you got... He's keeping you in check. But, dude, I think they do look really good.
Thanks, man.
I haven't seen them, but I can imagine them, and I don't think you'd lie about that.
No, I hope I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I think, are you saying that it's kind of in the eye of the beholder a little bit?
Well, what do you mean by really good?
Like, as good as they can be for me. Like, I'm at my full potential.
Mm.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it looks as good as yours, but I mean, we can't all be just, supermodels in that region.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Legend.
All right, guys, welcome to episode 86. I'm here with my compadre. Oh, guys, use code DEEP at manscaped.com to get 20% off your order. And also, they're doing the fan giveaway. Send in your best or worst story about manscaping. Guys, send in some juicy stories, and the winner will get $500 at the end of this month because we will read them live on the show. Okay. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas. What up?
Boom, clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the Hogmaster General, Joe Marisi. What up?
Hey, guys.
What's
thanks
up,
for
big
having
dog?
me on. I'd like to start off by making an apology. Yeah, as I told you, your girlfriend's friend, I asked her to make out with me. If that was offensive in any way, I sincerely apologize to everyone out there.
Dude, I don't...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it came off, but...
You think you were being a little too, forward?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're all right, dog.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, she didn't take it. She was just like, well, I'm not going to now that you asked.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So I don't know if that meant I should have just did it.
Well, I appreciate the apology, but I don't think you...
Did they say anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
And if anything with Joe, I feel like you're kind of the kind of guy that everyone knows you have a good heart. You have like a heart of gold. So even if you do something that's might be creepy, people don't perceive it that way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and you asked.
Well,
I
that's
think
'cause you know
that's
me.
polite. But you asked, and then when she said
I
no,
did.
and you, I'm sure you took that as gospel. So that's you
Yeah.
did. I think you did all right.
Yeah.
Maybe you misread the sitch by a little bit, but that's. I mean, baby, we're all making those mistakes.
Yeah.
You put yourself out there, and I
Dude,
respect that.
I got some
But she is
similar.
cute.
If we're
Yeah.
well,
Hey,
yeah.
I'll put you guys in touch.
I went to dinner last night with my girlfriend, a friend, and a friend's friend, and afterwards I thought my girlfriend was flirting with the friend's friend.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like I felt so wounded.
Why, was there like some of this going on?
I saw a little bit of like touching at one
Whoa.
point. Yeah, like when they exchanged
Touching.
They exchanged the soy sauce. I was like,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Did you fight with her about it?
no. I was just like, babe, I felt like you were like flirting. And then I was like, maybe you didn't even know you were doing it. And then she was like, no, I didn't feel like I was. And I was like,
No, I don't feel like I was flirting.
and then
She's from Australia.
That's
Yeah.
a good impression.
And then she was like, do you want to just pull over and talk? And then we pulled over and we just talked. And then I kind of settled down. It took me a while. I was pretty like,
Do you think you were overreacting?
I'm allowed to talk to guys.
I don't know if I don't think I overreacted, but I think I was
Sensitive.
overseeing things. Yeah, like I was seeing stuff that might not have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary. It's a very scary feeling. Yeah.
Is he a good-looking dude, or did that play into it?
He's good looking, but it wasn't even that. Like I like when I saw him, I wasn't like, whoa, this is like. I mean, he's a good looking guy, but I wasn't like, this is like a dude who's gonna like steal your chick. It was like just random. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, there seems to be like a spark here.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
then I think, yeah, now thinking back on it, I don't think there actually was, but there might have been. I'm like kind of like, I don't know.
That's tough though.
Yeah, it was tough.
It's tough, being in a relation, it is tough to think about that you're constantly in the gladiator's arena. Not really, but
Right. No, it does feel that way. Yeah.
Oh, one thing I've noticed in women, like my girlfriend especially, they can read dudes at a level that
Yeah.
you can't. Like there's this
Yeah,
guy.
I agree with that.
We were at a bar and this guy was like, the host there came to say hi to us because like I was with their parents and the guy knows the parents and he like said hi to us, and then her mom was like, "You don't like him, do you?" And she's like, "No, he has an edge." And I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, it seems like a nice guy," but they can somehow sense the
Right.
underlying.
Her mom has an
Uh,
accent?
Yeah, she's from Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a delightful accent. I dig it.
That's nice.
But I was like, how do you like sense that? Because I was like, oh, he's a nice guy. He's like very affable. He like gave me a handshake. He's like, good to see you again. And she's like, I can just tell he has an edge. There's something going on underneath. And
An
I'm
edge. I think we all need to have a little bit of an edge to us, don't we?
Like, do you think so?
Well, I think there's good and bad edge.
I think the edge she was talking about was more like
A negative edge.
like
Yeah.
rapey.
Oh.
As
yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
really?
yeah.
Whoa.
I wouldn't describe that as an edge then. That's,
That's true.
Well, maybe just like
Yeah.
maybe not that serious, but like more.
I'd say that
like-
guy has a serrated blade.
because usually when you say
Yeah.
like this guy's got an edge to him, that kind of means like he's kind of like cool. Or,
You're thinking of it in like a sports context.
Yeah.
almost.
oh yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
This is more like a,
Yeah. Do they say that about athletes?
this is more,
Yeah, like, oh, he's got an edge. He plays with an edge.
Oh yeah.
this is more like a creepy,
Yeah,
not
I guess
cool
that's what I'm
edge.
thinking of it.
Not like the edge like Mufasa has, where he could take you out, but he is also a benevolent leader. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
This is mine, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about someone else who had a hell of an edge. Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, dude, fishy.
Dude, it's so funny, too.
Fishy.
Because I was like, all the people who were like, there was people talking about Epstein before he got in trouble. You know what I mean? Like before he got arrested, there was people who were like, Epstein's like, is like this Weasley pedophile who helps all these powerful people get laid. And I was always like, get out of here with your crazy talk. And now as the story unfolds, I'm like, oh, they were right.
Yeah. And the circumstances around his suicide are pretty sketchy.
What are they?
Well, the camera malfunctioned, supposedly, and the guards were supposed to check on him every 30 minutes, but there was like for some reason they didn't.
Well,
Oh,
I think
wow.
most of the time with that stuff, or not most of the time, but I think what people would say happened is probably that he paid off the guards because he still got money, right? So you give like 50,000 to the guards to give you the stuff to kill yourself, and it just stay away for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
that-
definitely some.
But I think the more juicy conspiracy, and the one that actually I do think you have to entertain, is that one of these powerful people who is connected to him had him killed.
Because the day before, they released a bunch of names of people he was connected with, like powerful people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
really?
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
One of my favorite quotes from a New York Post article goes, the guy, like the director of the Bureau of Brooklyn or something, was like, something doesn't smell right. And it's not Epstein's dead body.
He said that?
That's
Yeah.
a real quote.
And then the New York Post describes him as the 66-year-old pervert supposedly hanged himself. I'm like, I love that he's pervert.
Aaron, what say you?
Yeah, Aaron, give us the scoop, dude.
The scoop? I mean, I only know that
Good.
he's dead.
As
Give us
you
your
scoop
scoop.
it. As
Yeah.
you scoop
He's
it.
not Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Sam Tripoli. Good, but also shit. Like, will we be able to find out who else is involved?
That's why it's fishy.
But the question I'm really asking is, do you think the people who may have been involved are the people who ended his life?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But I don't know.
Aaron.
I haven't really looked into it. I just like,
Yeah,
oh,
I haven't
well,
You think he just killed himself because he doesn't want to be a pedophile in jail?
I mean, that's a good enough reason.
But there are fishy circumstances, though, because I've read about this jail, and, like, supposedly it's nearly impossible to kill yourself there.
Yeah.
And the guards are checking in on you 30 minutes. And for some reason, he didn't have a cellmate, which was like a snafu on the jail's part.
But I think rich guys have always gotten different treatment in jail just because
Yeah.
they can
He
give
had-
money to people.
He had one, though, before, in his first suicide attempt. He had a cellmate who saved him.
Oh, really?
When was
Yeah.
that?
Man, he must
July-
have been really mad at his cellmate.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
He's like, what am I doing awake? He's like, dude, you were going to die. I saved you. He's like, it was a suicide.
Yeah, dude.
I'm a pedophile.
I'm a
Let me
pedophile.
die.
I'm
Oh,
a
I
six-
didn't know that.
And the guy's like, my
Yeah.
bad, dude. My bad, bro.
Yeah.
I see someone dying. I just want to save him. The guy's like, what kind of prisoner are you? What's your mindset?
Well, the Stokers, don't take my words as fact. These are, I've read New York Post articles, so I just think there's a lot of juice here.
What else, guys? So, Chernobyl vodka. They're making a vodka now from
Yeah.
Chernobyl, where the nuclear power plant exploded.
Dude, flirting with danger. I love it. You gotta take shot. I think it adds a new element to your vodka shots, where you're like, not only is this gonna taste, I'm taking out a shot, I'm ready to rage, but I'm ready to rage with radioactivity.
Yeah, I would never touch this stuff.
It gets me jacked up because then I'm like, oh, dude, you ready to Chernobyl tonight? You know
Oh,
what I mean?
dude.
Like, it kind of raises the game a little bit.
And
You're partying on a nuclear level.
As a germaphobe, I couldn't ever.
are you a
sip it.
germaphobe?
Yeah.
Really? What grosses
What,
you
you're not?
Not really. What grosses you out?
I don't know, touching things.
Dude, I'm stoked on bacteria. The more I learn about bacteria, I'm like, bring it on, dude.
It's a good mentality.
Yeah, I guess it like builds your immune system or whatever, but
Do you have like OCD about that stuff? Like, do you wash your hands a lot?
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool that you're OCD because your room's immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, there's positive.
Have you always been that way?
No.
Is that new?
Last couple years or so.
Nice.
Yeah, I like being clean.
But so I heard that this vodka, I read in the article that it benefits Chernobyl economically too.
Right. The money's going to go back to the place so that they can help rebuild it even more.
Yeah.
What country is that?
Russia.
Oh, okay.
But how do they? It is weird. It's used by grains from Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
Do they like test it?
I hope so. I mean, it does make you nervous, but I think that's
Yeah.
part of what makes the partying so epic is that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, dude, you got to be careful with this stuff because you drink too much of it and you might get radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
dude.
And
Get
then you're like,
out.
oh, dude, I've been drunk and boked before, but I've never had my skin melt off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, dude, I'm extra hungover today. My hair's falling out.
That'd be terrifying. No dew. The cost of drinking was that you lose your dew.
Yeah, dude. On second thought, I don't think I could drink it now. I can't risk that. I'll just
Yeah.
stick to Smirnoff or Tito's because it's gluten free. How do they make Tito's gluten? Does vodka have gluten in it?
Just no vodka has gluten.
So why?
I
do they,
don't know.
Why,
I
do they,
thought-
why do they market Tito's?
No,
as
I thought that was
gluten-free?
just. I thought that was tequila.
I think because all vodka is gluten free, so literally any company could market it that way. It's just a smart thing to do because it makes
Oh, really?
people who are on diets be like, "Oh wow, it's like catered to me."
Oh, so it's
then
just
that
like
is a
we're
good-
gluten free, and then
Yeah,
but
that-
Smirnoff is the same.
yeah, it's like Mad Men when
It's really
you
smart
can't say
marketing.
cigarettes are safe anymore, so they
Yeah.
just go, "Let's just call them toasted." Like just change
Yeah.
the conversation.
Dude, that's why I drink
Yeah.
Tito's because I'm like, oh, gluten free. What up? I didn't realize that.
It's also a fun name.
Yeah,
People,
Tito's.
Tito's. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle
Yeah, it's
Tito.
a popular brand.
That's what's up.
Did you guys also see the Taco Bell hotel that popped up in Palm Springs?
It's heaven on earth.
Yeah,
look
that's
like.
amazing.
Yeah.
The only thing that was disappointing for me is that it's a pop-up hotel.
That was
Yeah.
disappointing for me too.
Because I was like, all right, you did it for 5 days, but let's go
Yeah.
full time.
Yeah,
with
why
it.
do they?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand all these pop-ups that
because
happen.
I first started reading it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna book a couple nights at this hotel. And then
Yeah.
it's over now.
In the cheesy gordita suite.
Yeah. Dude, a Taco Bell robe. The breakfast sounds dank. You can get your like hair done in like Taco Bell style.
I've yet to do Taco Bell breakfast, and I don't know why I haven't.
Do you still eat Taco Bell fairly often?
No, I used to. I've only had it once this whole year.
Oh,
Really?
nice, dude.
Yeah.
You know, people were saying that the breakfast was the star of the show at the hotel
Oh
pop-up.
man.
Yeah.
It is good.
Do you eat Taco Bell breakfast?
Not often, but yeah, maybe once a month.
And
Okay.
what do you get?
You got to go breakfast Crunchwrap.
Oh yeah.
It's scrambled eggs, hash browns, and either bacon or sausage,
Oh.
and some sauce, which is really good
Beautiful.
in a crunch wrap. Like it's
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I was always a big fan of the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Dude, yeah.
Why not take it to breakfast?
Dude, Taco Bell, it always does work on my belly, so like I have to eat it sparingly, but when I do, it's always a great occasion. And
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
amped to make the sacrifice.
Yeah, I haven't had it for like 2 years.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Dude, I haven't had it for like a year, I think.
And then last time I had fast food was Carl's Jr. at the airport.
I
in
love Carl's.
Cabo.
Yeah, I always have airport fast food.
It's the best.
I've been eating McDonald's. I've been eating Del Taco more actually recently.
It's a great spot.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
a
the Del
fan.
Taco.
The double Del
yeah.
burger's so good.
And then if you get,
I've never done the burgers.
I've never
good.
done a burger.
I've only
Really
done
good.
the.
I didn't really know they had burgers.
It's a staple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just ignore it.
I get a couple Del Tacos and some fries.
Give it a shot. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Del Taco might even be better than Taco Bell.
Yeah, the salty fries.
But actually,
No.
every Taco Bell's like really like changed in the last couple of years, and in that time, I haven't been a frequent visitor.
yeah.
So I don't know. At this point, it might be a whole different ball game.
There's cheesy gordita crunches though. Do you get those?
Yeah, that's the best thing.
Best thing.
Yeah.
That sauce.
Actually, the Taco Bell by us now, you don't even have to. You can order on the touch screen.
All right, dude. Should we get into some questions?
Oh
we're
yeah, I'd
gonna-
love some.
We're gonna talk about
Oh,
Nietzsche?
sorry. Yeah, I forgot. What'd you guys think about the? Did you read that?
What's that?
The Nietzsche 3 stages to like living a fulfilling life.
I love Nietzsche, dude. To becoming the Ubermensch.
What are, say what they are?
It's the camel, the lion, and the child.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't read it?
No, I didn't read it. I was working till 1:30 last night, and then I went to sleep, and then came here.
I'm not accusing you.
Did you read the other articles?
No, but I got the gist of them.
Yeah, this one was one of those where you have to read it. You can't really get the gist.
Well, if you guys read it, we could talk about it.
Because I
and
tried to
could
skim
chime
read
in.
it. Yeah. Well, I didn't really read it.
Oh, you didn't even read it. Look at that.
I sent
Oh,
it out.
really?
You're the one who
and I
sent
thought I
the
was gonna
email.
Get to it. Yeah.
Well, so the basic gist.
How you like that?
So Nietzsche was all about becoming someone who has a mastery over his emotions and takes joy in existing and creating. So I think his whole thing is like you sort of break yourself free from the shackles of society, you know, from you create your own value system, your own moral code, and that from there you're able to live freely and create freely. And the sort of I think he thinks that the peak state for human beings is to exist in a state of free creativity and play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yeah, I agree too.
he says the camel unburdens itself, takes control of its destiny, and says, "I will." The lion rejects what society forces upon him and embarks on self-mastery. Imagine a state of the pure individual who is unburdened of the rules, customs, and conventions of society. What up, dude? And then the third is the child. So it's basically when because like when we're children, society doesn't really like, we're not
Put limits on us.
but we're not yet manipulated by society. So
Yeah.
because society sort of like imposes these things like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. These are the rules and stuff. Whereas when you're a child, you're sort of free from that. So you're in this creative, playful state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Totally.
Yeah.
Good breakdown.
Yeah, I get amped on this stuff. So guys, stokers, get out there and create freely and don't give in to what society, follow your heart, manscape your dong, and go build however you see fit.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that is.
All right, dude. Should we get into some questions? Thank you for reading
should.
that, Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we chop it up a little more? I feel like
Yeah, we can chop it up more.
it's kind of slow. Maybe we could we could dive into like what's going on.
Yeah, what else is going on? We had our show on Friday at the Improv.
Yeah, Joe.
That was fun.
hosting.
Joe, you hosted.
Joe, you unveiled that you have a 7.5-inch beast.
Oh, I did say that. Are we? No, we. I mean, are we prepared to give out a number?
Well, sorry, JT can cut if you want, but I've never heard of numbers, so I thought I was.
Well, I mean, I was
pretty stoked.
drinking, and I was a little bit on edge, and
So do you? Feel,
I was drinking too.
Do you feel nervous about it?
no, I just I don't know. That show got off to a kind of a frustrating start, but it wound up being fun.
Yeah, you came out of the gates a little belligerent towards the audience.
Well, because I like to, if I'm hosting, I kind of like to just kind of play around, and I like to have fun, and I don't know. I like to try different things that I think are going to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the child in Nietzsche's breakdown,
Yeah.
Yeah,
forgetful and playful.
and yeah, they were just a very kind of a subdued crowd.
They typically are.
think they
It
were
takes them a
afraid.
while to get going. I think a lot of the people who come don't normally go to stand-up shows, so I think it takes them a couple comics to get into the rhythm of the performance.
Yeah, it's like it's like they're watching Netflix at home. Just
And the room is weird.
Yeah.
A lot of people say the lab's like the hardest room.
Yeah. So I think that's a huge contributor.
but yeah, overall it was fun. It was a fun night.
Then we went out afterwards, got after it. Went out with some people who came to the show, which was really cool.
Yeah, that was.
It's fun to
that
do
was
that.
fun.
Like someone comes to the show, then they come up and say what up afterwards, and then we go get drinks together. You get to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, see what's going on in their lives.
Yeah, that was cool.
People are interesting.
Yeah, these guys approached me to take a shot, and I'm like, I can't, but you can give it to my buddy.
Yeah, I don't do
Yeah.
shots.
You don't do shots?
Mm-mm.
What do you drink?
Beer, wine sometimes. I'll do a champagne toast. I won't do a shot.
Do you do mixed drinks though?
No.
Right.
Do you do mimosas?
Yeah, I could do a mimosa and champagne.
Then what else did we get up to this weekend? Aaron won his softball title. Congratulations, Aaron.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
That's what's up. I played in a volleyball tournament yesterday.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
4-man volleyball at Cypress Shores. It was awesome. It was fun, dude. I was really nervous when I got there because I was playing with a team of ruthless competitors.
Mm-hmm.
John Mangus in his 70s gets the whole team together. He goes, all right, guys, here's what I think. If we give it up to the two big guys up front, and he points to me, he's like, look, we're not going to be doing the hit, and we just don't have it on these guys' level. I was like, you've never seen me play, but all right, I'm rolling with it. And then he's like, we're just going to be feeding it up to the two big guys. We protect the net. I got a good feeling we're going to win this whole fucking thing. I was like, let's go, dude. There was no...
70-year-old guy in your team?
Yeah, and there was nothing frivolous about us, dude. We took everything so serious. After every point, we're like, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's do this. It was good camaraderie, man. But then we went 4-0 in group play. We were the favorites to win the whole thing, but then a team that we had beaten adjusted their game plan, and they took us out.
Damn.
How was the team? Did you come in with a set team?
No, there's like a draft, and you get ranked
Okay.
like level of player. And I was ranked in the lowest tier, but I actually think I ended up being better than that for my team. So I was like a total value add because they thought I was going to suck, and I came in lowering their expectations. I was like, yo, I suck. I feel like I'm going to piss my pants. I'm so nervous. I was like, I just don't.
So
even
you were
wanna
kind
do
of
this.
a ringer.
And then I came in, and then I was like, just making spectacular digs with the dime.
Well, I saw you on Sally's story. You were like,
Yeah,
you
you
made
had
some really good hits.
Yeah, dude.
You like dove and
Yeah, I saw that one.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
yeah. What was that?
Dude, I get after it. But I had a few bad. This guy was serving BBs, and
Gabby Reese over here.
my captain on my team pushed me up to play shorter. I was like, yo, I got to be at the back line on this guy. And I just yipped a couple shots. But overall, it was just great. 5 games. My body's sore. My wrists are sore from all the, look at those bruises.
Yeah,
from
that's why I hate
pumping.
volleyball. I never liked it hurt my wrist.
Put your
every
hands out
time.
there. Just do this.
Yeah, then you have to
Nah,
go
it
back.
hurts.
Yeah, exactly. And then you want this as flat as possible. Just set that
It,
plate
it
up.
always hurt. Look at how banged up he is.
Yeah, I got some bruises. But, dude, it was fun, man.
Did Strider play?
No, he couldn't make it, but he got a tank top from the tournament. They make
Oh,
shirts.
nice.
They're so badass.
I don't want to hit stuff with my wrist.
A lot of respect to Tom. Actually, can we call my buddy Tom real quick?
Yeah.
He's a spiritual dude. We'll ask him about Nietzsche.
You've reached Thomas Hall. Unfortunately,
Do we call the Schmoll?
Yeah, let's call Kevin. I got him right here.
What do you want to say to him?
He told me about the in Vegas, the $20 tip.
Yeah, I didn't look at that yet.
Dude, it sounds dank.
What's that?
We'll have Kevin talk about it.
Well, Kevin's a cheap guy. He's always looking to cut corners, so I'm sure it's something about saving money. He's a real cheapskate.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're on the pod.
What's up, Schmoll?
Yeah, what's up, Schmoll?
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah. What do you guys want?
Just want to say what up, dude. How you doing? Oh, these guys wanted you to do a breakdown on tipping $20 in Vegas or something?
Oh, the $20 sandwich. You don't know what that is?
Yeah, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's the play?
So when you check in to the hotel, you know when they ask you for like your ID and your credit card?
Yeah.
You put a $20 bill and you sandwich it in between your credit card and your ID.
Oh.
And then you just hand it to them, and usually what happens is the person smiles at you, and what happened to me is they ask you, is this for my service? And then you just kindly ask, I was just wondering if there was any upgrades available. And, if the check-in person's feeling your vibe, they'll just upgrade you to a better room.
And they do that for free, right?
Well,
For 20.
it's a $20.
Yeah.
It's like you're giving them a tip.
Yeah.
Because I think they're making like $15 to $20 an hour, so you're basically giving them an hour's pay. So when you check in, and it's the most, you get a rush, because when you're waiting to like do it,
I love a
you
rush.
get really nervous because you don't know if they're going to do it or not. You don't know if they're going to just take your $20 bills, but I tried it. Plus the $20. Are you going to do it?
All right. Well, I'm rooming with Amir, so I'm not really trying to impress him. So
What does that
we
mean?
might just stick with the standard double.
So don't you want a bigger room? You're
No,
saying a
just
room-
standard
you don't want a
room
nice room?
with two queens. We're not even going to be in the room. It's Vegas.
So why don't you try to see if you can get a suite?
Dude, I'm definitely gonna do it.
I'll give you some sweet.
Oh,
Joe,
da-
you're in Vegas. You're gonna waste some money anyways.
Yeah,
You're
for
gonna
2
pay
nights.
$20 for a drink. So why don't you just give them $20? They're not gonna steal the $20 from you. If they don't give you an upgrade, they're not just gonna keep the $20. Although that would be funny too.
Yeah, I appreciate your modesty, Joe, but why not bump up the room, baby?
yeah.
I don't know.
I did it last time I went, and
Yeah, how was your
Yeah.
upgrade?
oh, it was great. They put me on the top floor, bigger room,
Sweet.
everything. And the person was so happy to get the $20.
Where'd you learn the
All right,
$20?
I'll let Amir do it.
Where'd you learn the
So you
$20
go on
sandwich
you-
move from?
Go on YouTube, and there's like all these different people doing instructional videos on how to do it.
That's so
So they'll go to
lame.
each hotel in Vegas, and they'll do it. There's a million YouTube videos. Joe, stop being such a puss and just do it.
Yeah.
Well, now the hotels are probably under. They're probably the managers.
Yeah.
are probably,
Why would
there's
you wanna
people that are
be
going to
in
be
a
trying to
work-
slip you 20s.
How many views did the YouTube videos get?
Joe, you spend $20 on a like a fruit smoothie at Airwalk.
Yeah, that's because I got a lot
Just
of money.
Put that $20 and get yourself a suite. So when you're in the club and you meet a lady and you bring her up, you don't just have a mirror in this tiny room sleeping on the bed next to you.
Well, maybe
Why
I
don't you
want
have a
him
suite
there.
So you have a separate room, and then you can, all right.
Kevin's
Yeah.
making a lot of sense.
There's
Yeah.
separate rooms.
Joe, I don't understand why you don't want that upgrade.
All right,
dude.
I'll let Amir do it. I'm not because I'm
It's
not really
about
smooth
the-
with that kind of stuff.
But you just sandwich
It's not
it
even
in.
about the upgrade. It's about the rush. You
It's the
feel
excitement when you don't know what's going to
when
happen.
you're waiting in line and you're wondering, is this person going to give me the upgrade? Am I going to look like a fool? Are they going to just reject me? Are they going to take my $20? If you want to experience life, you'll do the $20 sandwich.
Yes.
If you just want to live, in the safe lane and get your standard room,
That sounds like
then,
Joe, though,
then you
too.
can do that too.
The safe lane.
Yeah, does sound like me.
And you can prep for it. It's something to do. It's something to think about. It was probably the most exciting thing I've done in my life, to be honest with you.
Kevin,
$20 sandwich.
what are you most excited about for your upcoming, for your wedding?
Yeah, that's a stumper. Everything, huh? I got Elvis though. Elvis is doing the ceremony.
Yeah, that should be exciting.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool.
What did you?
I'm pretty exhausted because I'm the wedding planner. So it's I've done.
It's a lot of
everything.
work. Do you are you being like a
Yeah.
groomzilla right now?
You know,
Sounds,
that's Yeah.
Sounds like
and,
it.
you don't want to be on the other side of the phone with me. These the people with
nice.
the flowers and all that stuff.
I
You
heard.
don't want that going back and forth with you.
I heard about Joe's table with Chad. It sounds like a fire table.
Oh yeah, who's at the table?
It's a good group.
It's you, your girlfriend, Joe, and a few other people that you know. Joe's doing a toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Have you started writing it,
So-
Joe?
Yeah, I have put some notes down. Yeah, and I'm thinking about renting a tux, to be honest with you.
Nice.
Joe's gonna
I'm gonna
do
see some prices, because I'm sick of, I have one black suit, and I'm sick of it.
You're gonna rent a tux?
Maybe.
All right, well, go for it. You want to do matching tux with me? I have a maroon tux. My dog has a matching tux. You can do the same kind of tux.
Well,
too.
yeah, I was thinking about doing that, because maroon is my favorite color.
You know, there's this Armenian guy that's on Sunset that I got my tux from. It's actually pretty reasonable.
Well, I wonder if
you're-
there's a place just there at Caesars that I can do it from for...
You're gonna get a tux from Caesars. I don't know if they have a tux, but you're probably gonna pay like.
Wait, at the hotel?
Yeah.
In like their mall?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
What? That's gonna be
Joe,
like
have you
Armani
been-
Emporium.
Because then I don't have to.
Vegas?
Because then I don't have to.
It's super expensive. Those are all
then I don't have
bougie
to
stores.
travel with it.
Yeah, but those stores are like
Okay.
ungodly expensive and like so stylish.
I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna be wearing like a suit that's like designed for, like Justin Bieber. Like it's the style's gonna.
Yeah, I
be,
don't mind looking the best there.
All right. Well, you're going a lot of different directions. You don't want to kick the 20 in for the better room.
Yeah.
But you want to buy your tux from a Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
I'm all over the place. Deal with it.
You're drinking $20 juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have the $20 sandwich. I'm actually considered. This is upsetting me, and I might make that a requirement, and I might have to ban some people from the wedding unless I have proof that they did the $20 sandwich.
But don't you think that's too
Like-
many $20 sandwiches that people could be at risk?
Yeah,
of,
if
like,
everyone's
Well,
doing
that's what I'm
it,
saying. How many
no.
views?
they're gonna
did-
upgrade everybody.
How many views did the
Get a
YouTube
life.
videos have?
they had a
Get
decent
real.
amount. I think it was around 100,000.
That town lives off of
100,000 what?
sandwiches.
Dude, the
That's
guy.
how you get around in Vegas. You tip. You give them something, they give you something.
What about a
So-
tostada?
A what?
Where you put the two cards together and then you just put the $20 on top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, that didn't hit for me.
Kev, I didn't
I
realize
thought
it
that was a good joke.
I didn't realize it was a sandwich, so I was practicing it with my girlfriend last night, and it felt so awkward because she'd be like, "Hey, you want to check in?" I'm like, "Yeah," and here you go, just handing her 20.
How many times did you guys
You want-
rehearse it?
Like 40. It was some dang role playing.
Yeah.
We made out after.
But you think it would be really expensive if I just wanted to rent a tuxedo for one night? If I go into the mall or whatever on Saturday morning, I'm like, I just need this tux for tonight. You think it'd be more than like $200?
It's tough to say. You could get a cheaper one in all of Vegas. Not at Caesars, but if you go to like just someplace off the strip, yeah.
I'll look at it. Yeah, I mean, because I don't gamble, so if I'm going to spend some money, I might as well.
Yeah, are you having pre-wedding jitters?
Yeah, you nervous at all?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you having pre-wedding jitters?
No, I'm having pre-wedding stoke.
Are you having $20 sandwich jitters?
Oh yeah, dude. But I told you, I've been role playing. I got this down.
All right, Chad. Let's role play right now. I'll be the clerk at Caesars, and then you're gonna come up to me, okay?
Okay.
Hi, welcome to Caesars.
Hi.
Can I get your information?
Yeah. Let me just give you my credit card and ID. Here you go.
Oh wow, is this for my service?
Well, actually, we were wondering if we could get an upgrade.
That's awful.
I think he just wanted you to say yes there.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to say.
yes.
Well, yeah,
but
it is
dude,
for
but
your
dude,
service.
but dude,
yeah.
you said an example that you say you want an upgrade. So you just say yes.
No. So this is what she did. Now this is my experience, but
Well, what if it's a guy?
the same thing.
Same thing.
Because they wanted they know that they want to make sure that you're tipping them, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're just giving them $20, they want to make sure that this is a tip.
Yeah, they
so
might
they're
put it
not
in the
skirting
drawer.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this for my service? And then you go, well, yes, indeed it is. I just wanted to see if you guys had any other rooms or upgrades that might be available right now.
Okay,
And what they'll do is they'll pause and they'll get on their computer and they'll check. And if they're feeling your vibe, then they're going to upgrade you and you're going to be in a bigger room. You know, if Joe did it, he would have more room for his hog to fucking breathe
That's
instead
true.
of like sharing a room with a guy.
That's a good point.
And they will so the only way they won't upgrade you is if there's actually no room.
Yeah, if there's no
upgrade.
availability. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I've never heard of them just taking the 20, but what you should do is go on YouTube instead of role playing with your girlfriend. You should just go on YouTube and watch these guys. They do it.
Yeah.
They're great videos.
Yeah, I just watched that one. The guy was kind of a dweeb, to be honest. The one you sent me?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, this guy's getting upgrades all over the place. You call him a dweeb, but let's see you in action.
No, yeah, that's a good point. Thank you.
Kevin, were you sad that Jeffrey Epstein won't be able to make it to your wedding anymore?
Was that yeah? Ah, Jesus Christ, man. That's too dark, man. Isn't that too dark for this pod? You just brought down the vibe. You just, JT, you just smold this whole vibe up. I don't even know if I can continue with this phone call anymore.
Whoa,
I didn't
yeah.
expect it to. I'm sorry, man. I didn't expect it to hit so awkwardly with you.
You know, we were vibing on the
well,
$20 sandwich.
do you think that Epstein? Do you think that Epstein was killed?
No, I think he killed himself. I think they took him off the. I don't really think there's a huge conspiracy there. Maybe about them not keeping him on the watch.
Do you think it's
But I don't think somebody killed him. He tried to kill himself a few weeks before, and it's feasible that somebody might try to kill themselves under this circumstance.
Do you think it's convenient negligence on the guard's end?
It's possible. I don't know. Maybe that's the conspiracy. What do you guys think? Is that what you guys been talking about?
Yeah, we've already kind of chopped it up.
Yeah, I don't think somebody killed him. You know.
Do you have any juicy cases you're working on? Kevin's a lawyer.
Juicy cases, not that juicy.
All right. Well, thanks for letting us call you, Kevin.
All right. Well, stoke you later.
Yeah, and
Stoke you
All
later,
right,
dog.
Kev. We'll
All right.
see you later.
Kev, I'm stoked for the sandwich. All right.
Beast. Let me try my friend Tom one more time. This guy's got good hot takes. This is a little earlier than he wanted me to call him, but he should be all right.
Oh, brethren.
My dog, you're on the pod. Tom,
Dude,
what up?
What up, Tom?
No way, dude. I'm live on the pod right
Yeah,
now.
hey, Tom.
What up, Tom?
Oh, what's up, Chad, Joe, my dudes? Good to hear your guys' voices.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed your guys' call earlier.
No worries, dog. We were talking about Nietzsche. Do you think you've maintained your child?
God, I think so. I mean, I'm standing right next to my mom right now. She's just like wishing me off on my journeys north. Mom, do you want to say hi to the pod? JT and Chad? Yes. My mom's actually a big fan of you dudes.
Hey,
Oh,
Mrs.
so-
Hall. How's it going? Good seeing you yesterday.
Hey.
Hi, Mrs. Hall.
Hey, Mrs. Hall.
Hello.
Yo, Mom, they just asked if I've maintained my childhood spirit.
Oh my gosh, I think he's got a Peter Pan complex.
Oh,
think-
wow.
Yeah, I don't know that he'll ever grow up to be.
There's a good country song called Peter.
I like
Well,
that.
The audience at home should know he's an ER doctor, so in some ways he's grown, but he maintains that childlike wonder in the operating room.
I guess that is true. I did pick the field that has like the most flexibility, but yeah, I at least made it that far. I mean, I did sleep until noon, so me and Strider do have some things in common, you know.
My dog, how'd you feel about your volleyball performance yesterday?
Dude, I mean, I'm honestly, Mom, how do you think we did in the volleyball yesterday?
Oh my gosh, you guys did awesome. We were saying how everybody exceeded expectations, and you had so many advanced in pool play, and then you got 3.
Yeah,
like,
but JT, your
medals
team went
and-
like 4-0,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
Charlie and Mike were in the finals together. I mean, honestly, I'm just glad I made it out without an injury. You know, like
JT made the unbelievable dives and
yeah, hit
jumps
some
and
awesome
did.
dives,
Yeah, I
dude.
saw those dives.
It was awesome. Yeah, Sally was like, oh wow, she was impressed.
Yeah, dude, you were impressing your lady with your physical.
Yeah, I still got jealous later at dinner though, Tom. Thanks for helping me out with that.
Did I talk you through it? Okay.
Yeah, no, your feedback was wonderful. Yeah.
Okay, good, dude, good.
Thank
Let
you.
me just say hi to my grandma here real quick. Did you guys want to say hi to my grandma?
For sure.
Yeah.
She's 90. She's 91. Hey, grandma.
My
I'm about to
grandma's
head-
in 91 also.
I'm about to head up to Fresno. I gotta drive up. Yeah. Do you want to say hi to my friends? They're on the phone right now.
JT.
Remember JT yesterday for the volleyball?
Yeah.
He was on the phone. You can say hi to him. And he's with his friends Chad and Joe.
Is he the one that owns the dog?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. No,
Barkley?
but he also has a cute dog lady who's pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
No, he's the one that's on TV. We watch him on TV sometimes. when
Oh,
we see
yeah.
him.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then his buddy that he's on TV with
Yeah,
is on
right.
there. And then Mike's
Yeah, say
other
hi to
buddy
him, say
from
hi to him.
high
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, she's watching Fox News right now. She's looking at the Epstein stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, that
we were
keeps
just talking about
keeps coming up on the pod, dude.
What's your take?
What, on Epstein?
Yeah.
Who did it? Oh, it could be any number of people. He had a lot of information about a lot of people.
Who do you think's the prime suspect?
Oh, I don't want to say.
Whoa.
Oh wow. I think she's she's behind maybe the conspiracy.
Yes, it's fishy. It's fishy.
Interesting legal case.
Somebody got
yeah.
paid off
Yeah,
somewhere.
right.
Tom, what's if you had
Love you, Grandma. I'll
Love
see
you.
Yeah, I'm getting in the car right now. Yeah. If you guys gotta go, no worries.
No, I just had one more question. What movie do you think is the most inspiring?
Bye, Grandma. Love you. Oh, the most inspiring movie.
Bye, Mrs. Hall. Bye, Grandma.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
That's a tough call, man. I think you can be inspired on so many levels, right? Like, I mean, I think, Star Wars was one of the first, like, really to embody, like, the hero's journey, like, in mainstream culture and, give a voice to, like, that feeling of, standing up against, like, a massive, indomitable force like the Empire. But I love Lord of the Rings too. I feel like that Tolkien, the spirituality in those books and seeing that on the big screen was also huge, for me. I think those are like probably some of the more like mainstream ones. You have to give one. It's tough. Honestly, like one of the most inspiring ones for me is The Gray, like on a personal level. Like, I don't know if it's really for everyone.
Once more into the fray, my good friend.
Yeah, live and die on this day, dude. Like every day we have to get out of bed, get into our car, get out into the world, face the fact that we're all mortal, and yet we still have to, battle on and fight into the fray. And it might not resonate for everyone, like in terms of a general audience in that way, but I think, yeah, for me, that's like one of the most inspiring.
Dude, I love it. Thanks, dude. All right, man. We'll call you back another time. Love you, Tom.
Yeah. All right, I love you too, dude.
Good talking to you, dude.
All right. See you, Tom.
Guys, man. Yeah, fire pod. I'm planning on crushing a few on my way up, man.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, dudes. With you guys in spirit. Later, bros.
Later.
Good dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Should we get into some questions?
Yeah.
What's up, Stoke Nations? All the dudes in my close friend group just graduated college and are trying to adjust to the postgraduate life. We have been raging hard all summer after graduation. Concerts, lake days, birthday parties, a trip to SoCal, spontaneous midweek nights out playing bingo. We've had a busy summer of trying to make memories that will stand the test of time. Recently, one of our bros has decided to put the brakes on his raging. He's going a month straight without boozing. This fellow bro is under stress about what he wants to do with his life as far as a career. He thinks the month of sobriety will help him find clarity. The squad understands his point of view, but doesn't think he needs to stop drinking with Coronas with the guys on a Friday night. Obviously, that will turn into low-end tequila shots with fours at the bar, but isn't that what a man's early 20s is all about? He has a lot of time during the week to take action steps towards his goals, but still thinks the weekends need to be spent finding himself instead of finding a further connection with the boys in party mode. What should we do about this situation? Should the rest of us join him in his path towards enlightenment? Massage, boys. We all bone masseuses in Berlin.
What?
I don't know. Sounds like they all had a good time in Berlin, and they want us to know about it.
Joe, you want to start?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if a guy wants to do that, let him do it. I mean, you don't all have to do it in solidarity, but if, like at me, I had a friend when I was in my early 20s. A lot of us were in that party mode, but this one guy, he didn't come out a lot. We'd see him every so often, but he was always working hard, and now he owns a restaurant. So, yeah, I mean, if you put the time in early, you can. There's always time to
pays
party.
off.
So, I mean, you're gonna have to work hard at some point. So it's just a matter of when you want to put in the work. If you want to do something worth value in life.
Yeah, I think everyone has their own journey, their own path, and I understand that it probably bums you guys out that you can't rage with him as much as you'd like, but if this is what he wants to do, then you got to give him the space and let him find his own enlightenment, because that's what he wants to do. And yeah, it's stereotypically a good time to party, but I also think the early 20s are a good time to try and find yourself, so you figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. So if he feels that urge within his manscaped body, then let him follow it,
Yeah, dude, there was a time in my life where we would smoke weed in my brother's apartment on the weekends, and we'd watch interesting films like the documentary Senna or Queen of Versailles or the French film Read My Lips or In the Name of the Father with Daniel Day-Lewis. And I thought it was really actually nourishing, and we weren't even just raging. But one of our buddies, Dan, would bail every time to go garden, and it would upset me so much. I'd be like, dude, why the fuck are you gardening? Like, just hang out with the boys and watch a movie. But he needed that time and space to feel better about what he was up to. And like, now I've come to a time in my life where I need stuff like that. So I think we all come to these transition phases at different times.
Yeah.
But everyone's going to go through it. You're going to have your phase where you're kind of straying away from what your group is doing. And so I think you just got to do to him how you'd want them to do to you, which is just to, bid you well and support you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had that phase too. Like a year after college, I was blacking out too much, and it was damaging my soul. So I took a little step back to find myself, and I found a really tan guy. Yeah.
And dude, it's not. And it's also, I don't think it's a judgment on you guys, but it doesn't seem like you're taking it that way. But yeah, he's just on his own thing.
Yeah.
What up, Chad and JT, and any other guest on the pod? How are you all doing?
Joe.
Recently, I've been super bummed out as I did some pretty major ligament damage in my ankle skating and haven't been able to get outside due to being bound by the crutches. All of my bros have been skating and getting bronze, and all I want to do is join them, so my stoke levels are pretty low right now. Doctors said the ING will take around 4 to 6 weeks to heal, and I honestly can't bear to think what it's going to be like being indoors all the time, especially in the midsummer. Was wondering if you guys had any tips on ways I can improve my stoke and stay pumped throughout my recovery. Would super appreciate any input, you bros. Big fan of the pod. Stay rad.
Dude, I would
It's
say,
tough because I've broken bones a few times, and
yeah.
I don't know. I just hope you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or somebody there with you, because
Company is good.
you just need to be in good company. Like, you can still go watch. You could still go outside. You don't have to sit inside.
Yeah, I would say, look at this as sort of a blessing, because this is a dank time where you can really refresh your dome with some special knowledge, read some books, watch some movies. So when you get back out there in the skate park, then you can hit them with some literary references and some fire vocab, and maybe some, you could quote the whole movie of Troy, which, I've learned to do, and it served me well in my life. People think that I'm a Greek connoisseur.
Dude, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, so what about you? Sorry.
I'm going to double down on what Chad was saying, dude. I think, to ref a film, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, a guy has a massive stroke and his brain is still working fine, but he can't move any part of his body besides blinking his eye. So what does he do? He writes an entire book with the help of a nurse by just blinking his eye.
Wow.
Dig deep, dog. You can write your own story during this time of recovery. You just got to find other muscles and parts of yourself to accentuate.
I love it.
But you got this, dog. Write a book.
I love it.
That's a good idea.
Did I do a mid-roll?
I don't think so.
All right. I'm interrupting this dank podcast with our brother Joe. Joe, thank you so much for being a part of the pod.
Yeah, I love being here.
To let you know that we are once again brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you guys so much for keeping our trims pube, for making our dongs look so freaking good. I'm so freaking stoked right now because my dong, I Manscaped last night, and it looks like the statue of David times 10, dudes, because you know the artist who created Statue of David gave him the biggest chode of all time. And I don't have a chode. I have an average sized schlong. That's Manscaped. Joe, do you put like ball tonic on your nuts? Do you just go for the standard trim?
I mean, what do you mean trim? Like all the way? I mean, I
like do you give it like a no guard? Do you go like a 1, a 2, a 3 all the way around?
I shave the hair all the way off.
So you use a razor?
Yeah.
Interesting. And what about the balls?
Yeah, well, yeah, on the balls I'm talking about. No, the pubes I just trim, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like
I was like, damn, you go bald?
I don't know, like a 2 or something.
A 2? That's a good. That's good.
But yeah, I don't go bald pubes. That's weird.
Yeah, that would make your dong look like huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you want some kind of padding there, I guess you'd call it, but...
Do you feel a heavier responsibility since you got, a more prominent member to maintain it?
Yeah, I do.
Sort of like a mansion in Beverly Hills, like that's what you got? So you want to make sure it's well landscaped?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Cool. Well, guys, also we are doing a fan giveaway this month. Send in your best or worst stories about manscaping, and we will read some of the best on the pod, and then the winner will get $500. And also, we want you guys to go get Manscaped stuff. So, they have the Lawnmower 2.0, some ball tonic, some, all kinds of stuff just that, I'm so stoked they're putting out in the marketplace. So go to manscaped.com, use code GODEEP, and you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. Trim those pubes, dudes. Pube those trims. I got P2.
Pube them good.
Do you guys want to do this question yourselves?
Yeah, we'll just talk football or something.
Okay.
Joe, coming into this season, how optimistic are you about the Bears' chances of making it to the Super Bowl?
I mean, pretty optimistic about it.
Would you pencil them in as the NFC favorite right now?
I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't want to give expectations. That never is good.
Well, what are you willing to expound on? What about Trubisky's future as a quarterback? Can he be a Pro
Well, yeah, I mean,
Bowler?
he's going into year 3 now. We'll see how...
He doesn't look like
how
a
good he's
natural
getting.
thrower. I don't like the way the ball comes out of his hand. It looks
Oh.
kind of labored.
No, I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
So you're in.
Well, yeah, I think it's just... He just needs to be better at... because there's moments where he looks incredible, and then there's moments where... I don't know, we just have to
His
see
legs. He looks incredible when he's on the move. But
Yeah.
I don't know if being a running
he's-
quarterback has as much value in the NFL as it does in like college or something.
Yeah, I mean, he made some questionable throws, but we'll see.
What do you think about Hard Knocks? We talked about it on last week's or on an earlier episode, which we recorded today.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch that stuff. I like it.
You like the Raiders?
No, I don't like the Raiders, but
Why not?
I don't know. They're just lame.
Have you always felt that way?
No, I just...
This iteration is lame. You like the Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice Raiders?
Yeah, they're cool. Or
Who do you think is going to come out of the AFC?
I don't know. Probably the Patriots somehow.
I know, isn't that frustrating? I do think it's pretty ridiculous that the NFL did their ranking of the top 100 players and they had Brady at like 6 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like he's won 6 Super Bowls. I mean, I very much dislike the man.
What do you think? He should be higher?
I think you have to put him as the best player in the league. I know they
Yeah.
only scored 10 points in the Super Bowl, but like he's won 6 of them.
They did?
Yeah, wasn't it? Or did they score more than that?
What do you think the final score was?
Let me see.
No, it couldn't have been 10.
Yeah, that's more than that. Because
maybe what I heard just referenced how many points the
He-
offense
he
scored.
scored?
Yeah. Oh, it was 13-3.
It was?
Yeah.
That's it?
Super Bowl was 13-3?
Yeah. And then you had
Jeez, I
some
don't even-
feigning purists be like, "No, it was actually great football. I love a defensive grudge match." You're like, "Do you?"
yeah.
So, yeah,
Or
I
do we
do
actually
remember
like
it was a
wide
lot. I
open
do remember it was
offense
a lot of defense.
with some spectacular defensive plays
but
like
damn,
Harrison's interception return for a
13-3,
tutty
I don't remember
against the
that.
Cardinals. All right, let's keep going with the questions. What's up, fellas? From one athlete to four athletes. I need your help. I was out with my older brother and his boys having a solid descent Denver brewery day. After hopping to a few spots, one of my brother's friends started barking at the group, as he does. It was none other than the crew's arch nemesis, Diff Johnson. Diff began bragging about an old group bet where he ran to the top of a mountain and back in under a designated time. It was impressive as fuck. I started chirping him about his running, and my brother took the reins. My brother started telling Diff how I could beat him in a race. Now, I'm a runner, but my brother's not. Diff challenged me to a half marathon, and I drunkenly accepted to defend my brother's honors. The boys got hyped. Things have really heated up since then. My brother's friends are taking sides and placing bets, and I can't let my brother down. This is happening at a real race, by the way. It's a small one in Colorado that has no idea who they let pay money and get bibs to dominate and crash. The crowd is going to be stoked. Diff is newly a dad, so I know his mileage and times are down. My worry is that at our peaks, Diff is faster than me. He's 33, I'm 27. When I'm training at that mile-high elevation and it's 98 degrees, shout out Nicholas Scott Lacey, how do I block out negative thoughts that Diff can run 13.1 miles faster than me? What is your advice on how to smoke this cat and defend my brother's honor? Races in 1 month.
Diff. That's cool. I like that name a lot. I
good
hope
name.
Diff takes him.
Oh, you're rooting for Diff.
Oh wow.
Just because of the name?
Yeah, and then I like that he's challenging people. That's exciting.
That's good.
Yeah,
I
he
like
is
that.
adding a lot of drama
Hey,
to all
Diff.
of these
I like that.
engagements.
Diff,
Angle.
stick
Yeah.
it to him.
Like, Diff comes to a party, he's like, this party's kind of boring. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge someone here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm picturing a Steve Stifler character.
Freddie, buy the fruit punch. I bet you I can drink more of that than you. And then the whole party's like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. They all surround him.
Yeah, this Diff guy's.
He's different.
I dig it. Yeah.
I bet in the old times he'd challenge people to duels.
That was a wild time when that was going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you, if someone challenged you to a duel, would you do it?
Probably. All out of insecurity.
With water balloons.
You're like, I gotta do this.
I was like, you challenge me. I'm not going to fucking back down.
Yeah.
I have to go out to lunch with these people the next day. Yeah. We're going to shoot at each other. It'll be fine.
do you get 1 or 2 shots, or is it until to the death?
I think most people actually just shot into the ground. And so, like, it was actually like a show of courage just so you showed up, and then both guys agreed to shoot down.
Yeah.
But then once in a while, someone would actually rear up to kill you.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was like an island off the American coast where there, like, wasn't laws and stuff.
Oh, that's where they did them?
Yeah, they had, like, a place where they'd go for them.
Someone was
Wow.
telling me there was I think it was Andrew Jackson was in a duel once, and
Mm-hmm.
with a guy, and he cheated
Oh, really?
somehow.
Yeah, I think stuff like that happened a little bit,
and
too.
killed the guy.
Damn.
Mike Schmidt.
A lot
was
of
telling me about it.
misunderstandings when you get into situations like that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how far the other guy's going to go. That's the trouble with fights.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think about Diffs and the emailer's situation?
I feel like, dude, I mean, Diff sounds like a competitor. He sounds like a guy who is going to be tough to beat. So I respect you for taking on the challenge. Did not back down. You're in the modern day duel, which is legit. So I would say, dude, watch a bunch of Rocky movies. Just look at this as your chance to really sort of find your inner beast, attach like a sled to yourself and just start running and find that inner lion that will just come out. And this is a chance for you to find the best version of yourself, all right? Because you got a challenge and you got to win, and you're going up against a strong competitor. So I would say train your heart out, and I want you to come out on top with a ripped, tan bod and dominate this half marathon, because Diff is going to bring it. With a name like that, what do you think?
I agree. I think Diff's name is one of the biggest factors in this whole thing.
Yeah.
I never met anybody named Diff, but right away you get who that guy is.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I think here's what you need. You need motivation. These are your two big motivators. Diff, you're thinking about him when you're running. You're thinking about how he could beat you in front of all these people. You're thinking about how you're standing up for your brother against Diff. And then you need a fire Spotify playlist.
Oh, wow.
With when you're feeling down, the right song comes on, and it gives you that extra juice to keep going.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's poppin', Sultans of Stoke? I'm emailing you all regarding Chad's beef with his ween last week and how he suffers from becoming pee shy. I too have suffered from this for a very long time, but only recently I've begun to conquer my shyness and become an alpha in the men's room. I'm listening. I've been working in my new job for a few months now, and there are some hotshot bosses here and many men that I respect. When you guys mentioned struggling to pee with men around you, especially ones you respect, I could not have related more. It is really a bummer to have to walk out of the bathroom sometimes with the guilt of even faking a pee sesh with another man. Recently, I started trying to conquer this, and I hope you guys can try it out and see if it helps. Upon walking to the bathroom, I purposely get a song stuck in my head and try to sing it in my head and play along, visualize it the entire time I am in the bathroom. This is much different than the old waterfall method. So watch a YouTube video of a song and play it away, baby. Distracting from the pee sets you free. Love the pod, and shout out to my main homie Wyatt. Shout out to Strider for coming to Tahoe too, Luke.
Man, that's a great technique, you know.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, my technique is I kind of just look at my dong and I'm like, all right, flow. And it's not proven not to be effective, so I like it. Joe, do you get pee shy?
No, I mean, I feel like if you really got to go, it's going to come out. It's not.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
The bladder isn't shy, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I feel like the only
But
times
you
I've been pee
believe in
shy,
potty nerves.
I've had it before, but I think it's like I didn't really have to go that much.
I said I had to go to the bathroom before my set on Friday at the Improv, and you went, those are just nerves. And it turned out you were right.
Well, yeah. Did
That's
you
true.
go after?
No.
Yeah. See.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to pee like 20 times before a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I think you're really helping a lot of people out there, and I'm glad that you can think critically about this stuff and hand out suggestions that help.
Yeah, because I've been really hard on my dong lately. You know, I kind of just like, because I know it's connected to my mind, so I just, in my mind, I'm like, open up, you piece of shit, you fucking douchebag. And I don't think my dong appreciates it.
What up, Sultans of Stoke? I have a sticky situation I've gotten myself into. While going out and crushing bevs with my crew, there have been periods where I become a complete dick and disrupt the sanctity of the sen. Sometimes I just can't control myself, and I'm slowly seeing myself becoming the schmoll that I never want to be, which is greatly depleting my stoke tank. So I guess my question is, what the hell do I do to combat the looming cloud of schmollness that is slowly consuming my social life?
Talk to Diff, dude.
Diff will make the diff.
Well, he didn't really get into detail. What is he doing that's making him?
He becomes a complete dick. That's the most
Oh, he didn't really go into detail.
kind of thing he said.
Yeah, I mean, don't be a dick. I don't know. Maybe tone it back a little bit. Don't booze as hard. Kind of keep your wits about you and be aware of what you're doing more.
Yeah, my dog. I think on a basic level, self-awareness is crucial.
Yeah, if you're being
yeah,
self-aware that
that's
you're
gonna-
being a dick, then
that's going to create a little space between you and your
then
dick
take
moves.
the correct
Yeah.
steps to change that.
And dude, and then if you really want to get like super enlightened about it, meditation, therapy, working out more, stuff that's just going to regulate you so that you don't have as much of that energy in you.
Dude, I've been listening to these self-talk tapes. They've been fire. It's just basically like 10 minutes. You can look at categories like stress, worry, focus, being your best self or whatever. It sounds cheesy as fuck, but I listen to them and they're just like, they just repeat thoughts that you want to have in your head over and over. And then the rest of the day I'm smooth sailing. I'm like, this is a great day and I feel good because I'm putting Chevron fully torqued gasoline into my body, which has Techron, which you know helps the gas tank out.
Tough acting to acting. Joe?
That's for athlete's foot.
What up, Chad, JT, and potential guests? Last night, I experienced a really uncomfortable situation with my friend, and I'm not sure if my friend is now a schmoll and if I need to boke him. This is a long one, guys. I invited my buddy who I know from college football team, who I hadn't seen in a while, over to my apartment last night since he was bummed out after performing poorly in an interview earlier that day for a company he really wanted to work for and had been going through a rough patch with a sticky ex-girlfriend situation. I told him what he needed was a chill Friday night where he'd smoke some ganj and watch stand-up comedy and just have a good time. For context, I smoke often and he only does once in a blue moon. We queue up Netflix and then head out to buy some snacks, and when we come back, my roommate, who is my best bro, was back in the apartment with his girlfriend. At this point, my football friend starts acting a bit fucking weird, saying slightly non-PC shit, and it's making my roommate's girlfriend, who is one of the bros, visibly uncomfortable. He proceeds to go on a rant about how a high-profile consulting company is engaging in the murder of children by consulting with the Chinese government. My roommate and his girlfriend are both Chinese. Midway through the conspiracy theory rant, I'm like, yo, you need to dial it back, but he proceeds. He then finally drops it and changes the subject by asking if we want to see the contact picture for me in his phone. I say he probably shouldn't do that, as I thought it was probably a weird Snapchat of me pooping or something. Even though I asked him not to, he then says my picture is actually a picture of my foreskin and then offers to show my friend and his girlfriend. At this point, everyone in the room is so uncomfortable, and I tell him he needs to stop acting like this or leave. We watched the show in awkward silence, and then he left after. What do I do about this situation? My friend has been around the apartment before, but never acted like this when it's just the guys. Do I boke him for making my friend's girlfriend uncomfortable and revealing details about my dong to her and my roommate, or do I give him a pass as he is going through a stressful time and isn't used to being high? Also, how do I go about this situation with my roommate and his girlfriend in the aftermath?
Well, yeah, you're the one who got him high. If he's not used to being high, maybe he was just getting a little crazy.
The
So
weed
it's
just made
partial-
him ask
so it's
weird.
partially
Made him
his
act
fault.
weird.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, if he got him high and he barely gets high, people are gonna say crazy things.
Yeah, I agree. The fact that he's high. And
Yeah, chalk it up to that. Don't let him get high.
Yeah, and seems to be like a one time. The only time he's done this. I don't think it's grounds for a full boking.
Yeah.
But you know, if it really bothered the girlfriend and all that kind of stuff, I would talk to him about it. But you know, like JT was saying earlier, everyone deserves a redemption, right?
I think so. I mean, I think I wouldn't boke someone for this. I think I would talk to them though.
Yeah,
and,
see if he
and I'd
feels
follow up and be like, dude,
remorseful.
You're being
yeah.
I'd watch it with that kind of talk. I don't think it's helpful or very polite, and you're definitely not looking your best when you're acting like that.
Yeah.
And hopefully that gets through to him. And then I would apologize to your roommate, but maybe they don't even want to talk about it. So I just check with your roommate first, and then with your buddy. Also, when people are going through tough times, they tend to act out a bit more. Mm-hmm. The movie The Riders about like a guy who rides like bucking broncos, and then he gets a head injury and he can't do it anymore. And then there's this scene where he's like a dick to his friend wrestling because he doesn't feel like himself, so he's trying to assert power over other people to feel better. And yeah, people do that. It sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Should we get into our beefs and babes and legends?
Let's do it.
Chad, who is your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is so I was in Newport on Saturday, and we were walking back from the beach, and I came across a bunch of bros that were having a nice little day rager, playing beer pong. They all looked athletic, good guys. A couple of them recognized me. I said, "What up?" And it was a pleasant interaction. I was stoked. And they asked for a beer. They asked if I wanted to have a beer. I'm like, I'm on the froth train, but hit me up in January, dog. And then as I'm leaving, they're playing football. And then one of them goes to throw. He goes, "Hey, Chad, catch this football."
Oh no, pressure,
dude. He fucking hucks it. Hail Mary. I see it coming. And I'm like, oh, I think I got it. The sun kind of blinded me, and then it just bounces off my chest.
Legend.
Damn.
You're a legend, dude.
I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those footballs.
Dude,
no, it didn't hurt. It was just purely embarrassing.
No, it was good hitting it, because if it gets in the sun, like my cousin got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
But dude, you're a beast for telling this story.
Oh, dude, I fucking Shank that catch, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend was there. She started laughing. Then one of the guys was like, "It's like spend too much time in the city council, bro." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude." So to those dudes in Newport, it was nice interacting with you, and thank you for throwing me the football. And I'm sorry I disrespected your pigskin, dudes, by letting it just bounce off my friggin' chest.
Dudes, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Can you guys?
What?
Sorry, I'm gonna cut this.
Are you pee shy?
Yeah, I was pee shy. Do you guys want to talk about something other than beefs real quick, and I'll come back and beef
Yeah.
Joe up? I'll be really fast.
Beef you up.
Nice. Joe, so I admired that pizza pancake you made yesterday.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I saw you getting a little bit of heat for your use of ranch.
Well, yeah, I was gonna get into something about the ranch actually for my beef.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean it was I did it. I thought it was fun.
yeah, it
to
was
do
looked
that.
delicious.
Well, yeah, what's cool too is because I know them at Vito's. That's
Yeah, okay.
that's my favorite pizza place. To me, it's like the best slice in LA. And she messaged me. She's like, the video was hilarious. I showed Vito. He thought it was funny too. So
Nice.
yeah,
So you started giving them, helping them get some business. too?
yeah. And then maybe look at some business out of it.
Yeah, dude, I want to go to Vito's now.
Vito's is great. Yeah, I was like kind of worried they would have thought I was disgracing their pizza by
No,
making
it looked.
that.
It
But
looked
yeah,
delicious.
obviously it's for fun, and I would only go there because I love the pizza so much. I wouldn't just do that at some random spot.
Yeah. Well, every Joe Eats you do, you're sort of profiling a place that you truly love.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, typically. Well, sometimes it's just for comedy, but
You know what one of my favorites was the 7-Eleven iced coffee. You remember that one?
yeah, that
That
was
was like 2 years
that
ago.
was a while ago. Yeah,
That was one of my favorites.
yeah, that
'Cause
was
you're
a fun one.
You're in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, I was on my roof of my old building.
Yeah. Do you miss that roof?
Yeah, that's the one thing I miss about that old place. That was a cool place to chill, and yeah, we just had a hot tub up there. There was no pool. It was just a
Yeah.
hot tub by itself.
Would you go up there a lot?
Yeah, I went up there quite often. Yeah, it was cool.
Did you ever bring ladies up there?
I have, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a few times.
Did you make out, go all the way?
I've made out up there. I'm not gonna go all the way up there.
You never felt the temptation?
Yeah, I did, but it's like I don't do the out in like public.
You never
thing.
boned in public?
No, it's weird.
Do you think you ever would?
Maybe.
What are the circumstances you think where you would?
Probably my level of attraction for the woman. She convinced me.
Or wait, what if you were at like one of your favorite places, like you're at Stagecoach, and you just like felt the urge?
Yeah, I would do it at Stagecoach. Yeah.
With a cowboy hat on?
Yeah.
Would you have assless chaps or just full naked?
I don't know. Yeah, probably chaps would be better. But yeah, Stagecoach would definitely be a place I'd want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, who is your beef of the week?
Well, my beef of the week is with watery ranch dressing. I don't like it. I like it thick. Like I was doing it yesterday on my pizza, and just kind of was going all over the place. I like I like a thickness to it. I want it to stick. You know, I don't want to pick up something and then have it rolling off.
Right.
Give me the thick
You're looking for a denser viscosity.
Yeah. I want a dense viscosity. I don't want a watery. I need it thick.
Yeah, there's some ranch where you can almost see the clear in it. You can see through it.
I don't want that. I need the thick stuff. I need it as like a dipping sauce.
Like Hidden Valley?
Yeah, Hidden Valley's super thick.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
what I think there should be is more like a ranch dipping sauce, and then let's do ranch dressing. Let's differ the two.
Right.
Because dressing, that can be lighter if you're putting it like on salad, but let's face it, we're not using ranch for our salads. We're using it for everything else.
Wow.
It's a hot take.
Yeah, I mean, salad, typically we're using Italian or Thousand Island. French dressing, that's a great dressing.
Balsamic vinaigrette
Yeah, balsamic.
or Thousand Islands?
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
Well, I used to do out of those two. I'm not a big balsamic guy. I like Thousand Island. But if I'm doing a salad, I actually like to mix ranch with Italian.
That's a good idea.
It's a great mix.
Mixing dressing's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, my beef of the week is it's a blood feud between two brothers who became two kings of the same industry, Puma and Adidas. Did you guys know about this?
They're brothers?
They're brothers.
Whoa.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
and the
Shit.
origins of their split. So they were running a company together that was really popular because a lot of the Germans wore it during the Olympics in the 30s. And then everything's going well. But then during World War II, the Allies are bombing Germany, and Adolf took his wife, which is one of the brothers, to a bomb shelter that was already occupied by Rudolf, the other brother, and his family. And he said, "The dirty bastards are back again," Adolf said, apparently referring to the planes, but Rudolf thought the comment was attack against his family. So they split after that. One of the brothers started Adidas because his name's Adolf and he preferred to be called Addy. So then the other brother started Puma, which was originally called Ruda because his name was Rudolph. So he took the exact same name mechanism as the other brother, later changed it to Puma. And yeah, they've been beefing ever since.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that. I feel like Adidas won.
Yeah. But Puma had a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he came home for dinner and he was like, "Hey, we're doing pretty good too now."
I thought Adidas was called Adidas because it was the acronym "All Day I Dream About Sports."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought too.
Outkast did a song, "All Day I Dream About Sex."
Yeah.
And I believe him. All right, Chad, who is your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is the waistband technology on my board shorts, guys. And this is not a paid plug for Hurley. I'm just shouting them out for the love of the game. So we went down to the Hurley compound in like May. Was it May? And JT,
What?
when we went to Hurley. Is it
Yeah, May.
We went in May, got some fresh boardies from them, and guys, they're
So good.
I've been rocking these boardies nonstop
Yeah.
because it's been hot. So I wear them to sleep. I wear them during the day when I'm hanging around. Yeah, just bronzing in my apartment. Yeah, I bronze in my apartment. And they have this fire waistband technology that just it just aligns perfectly to your waist. Yeah, it's like soft and it's not too tight, but it's not too loose.
It's snug.
It's snug, and it doesn't stretch out too much. You don't need to rely on the drawstring to keep these freaking boardies up. They have dank waistband technology, and I'm stoked on it. So
And the design is funky, but it's
Yeah.
like in muted colors, so it's not like garish. It doesn't stand out.
yeah,
But it does if you pay attention.
yeah. So I'm hoping for like some tech magazines to pick this up and be like, guys, enough with the iPhones. We need to take note of this waistband technology because this is dank.
Kara Swisher with your podcast, Recode, Decode. Let's get these, inventors on your pod.
Yeah.
So that Silicon Valley can hear about the other cool stuff that's happening.
Yeah, and it's like, it sounds simple, but it's something we all need. No, it's not like an Apple Watch. Like, how many people really need an Apple Watch?
None.
You need dank waistband technology.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So you feel comfortable in your shorts so that you can perform at your optimal level and froth.
Now is actually probably the optimal time to drop what we've been working on, which is an initiative to get board shorts for everybody.
Yeah,
Because so many Americans don't have board shorts, and to us, that's a fundamental right.
yeah. And we want to get you, and not only do we want to get you board shorts so that you can live free and achieve what Nietzsche was talking about, that childhood freedom, but we also want you to be snug and have good waistband technology so you don't have to think about suspenders or belts or your drawstring.
Yeah.
Just comfy.
You don't need a karate belt to keep these shorts up.
Yeah. Maybe every dollar that every purchase of
Bubblegum.
Orbit.
5 cents goes to the board short fund.
Yeah. Because then you're keeping your breath fresh and you're also helping people get what they truly need, which is board shorts. Do you know board shorts weren't even made until like the 80s?
That really surprised me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like no wonder there were so many problems in the early 20th century.
And what were they wearing instead? Just like you'd cut a slab of rubber and just wrap it around your waist?
Yeah. And it's like
Keep together with a safety
it's like
pin.
obviously there were, a bunch of wars and shit because, people weren't able to enjoy the beach. When you enjoy the beach, you don't want to go to war.
I would contend that to be true. Yeah. Joe, what do you think about board shorts?
I wore them at a time. They're not really my thing anymore.
Dude, that's awesome. I
What?
never knew you wore them.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I would have known you then.
back in some of those Chicago summers, I think.
Playboy.
Why don't you wear them now?
Doesn't really fit my lifestyle.
Sounds like your lifestyle might need a couple tweaks, dog.
Yeah.
When am I gonna wear board shorts?
When I wear board shorts every day.
Yeah. When you're walking around the house.
Joe, think
yeah, I
about
guess
how
I
good your
could wear
life
'em
is.
around-
Now think about how good it could be. if
I
you
guess I could
rocked
wear them
board
around
shorts.
the house because I'm not, I don't go to the beach that much. So
Are you worried about not to bring it
No,
to dong
he
talk
is. He's
again?
worried
You
about
worried
his
about
dong
it showing too
protruding
much?
too
Like
much.
he'll clown on all the other dudes.
no,
wherever
I'm
you
not
are?
worried
It's a
about that. I
modesty
just
thing. Do you know what I do? I'd tuck your dong between your legs, and then you can wear board shorts no problem.
Yeah, tape it up.
all right.
Tape it up.
Joe, who is your babe of the week?
Oh, baby of the week. That's my. Well, I got a chance to go visit my family last week in the Chicago area, and my niece just turned 3, so it's great because she knows who I am now. Her name's Adriana, very sweet. Like when she was, like even up to like a few months ago, she was like afraid of me and like was like very shy. But this time when I went to visit, she like loved me and always wanted me to pick her up, and just couldn't get enough of Uncle Joe, and that was great. It made me feel really good, and I got her some presents because she just turned 3, and yeah, got to spend a lot of time with her and my brother, and it was a lot of fun. She kept wanting me to pick her up everywhere we went, and I'm her godfather too. So yeah, that made me feel good because she like knows who I am now. She like knows I'm like
She's
a
sent to you.
funny uncle,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was heartwarming.
That's awesome, dude. My babe of the week is Brandon Hyde, the manager of the Baltimore Orioles. Their former star player, Chris Davis, had a meltdown on the field because he's been batting like shit all season, and then he had a few defensive errors. So the manager got mad at him. And after the game, it was like a pretty violent argument. After the game, they both talked about it, and I thought they reflected on it really perceptively. Like the manager said, he came off the field really frustrated about his player, whatever it was, and I got frustrated with how he was responding to his frustration and what happened. I thought some things were inappropriate, and I called him out on it. I wish now that I would have pulled him down in the tunnel and not have everybody see that or see the end of it. You guys saw the end of what it was, but that was just me being reactionary to something I didn't think was right. And I've always kind of been somebody that's going to, I don't know, I wish I would have handled it a little differently. Mature.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chad, who is your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is the Irish pub Malarkey's in Newport Beach.
Nice.
Just a fantastic establishment.
spot.
Yeah.
A real staple in the Orange County community.
Yeah.
And it, I mean, I'm not even boozing. I still love to go there.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a great spot.
I love Malarkey's. Shout out to Malarkey's. I love to get their chicken strips, but this time I got a barbecue bacon burger, baby, and it was delicious. I got the sweet potato fries. Keep those carbs healthy, dudes. And I was just so amped. It's just, you see it, and it's just like Malarkey's has a great name. It's in this beach town, and it's like, all right, so I'm going to get the best of both worlds, like a full Irish pub, that vibe, but in an epic beach town. So you get like the cool California feel, but you also get the hardcore boozing of the Irish, which is what we need. Because I'm just making assumptions here, but I feel like people might think we're a little bit soft on that end. We don't booze as hard as we should. But then come to Malarkey's, partner, and you'll be proven wrong.
Oh yeah, come to Newport, come to the Peninsula on a weekend. People are blank faced. They're getting
Yeah.
after it.
Yeah.
And you run into the same people every weekend. You're like, you're this fucked up again?
Yeah.
You're like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Just totally gone. Just like, what up, dude? They act like they haven't seen you the last 3 weeks in a row. You're like, dude, I see you here at Laventina's Pizza every Friday night.
Yeah.
You are
Oh, dude.
fucked.
Laventine is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're, I remember one time I was on the boardwalk, and or I was on the Strand, and some guy had just this huge wig, was just like, dude, I love your bit about house hunting.
That's nice.
I like Balboa Island. Too.
Yeah, it's great.
nice
Yeah,
little
that's what we're
street.
talking about. Yeah. Joe, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week, I'm actually gonna say Kevin, the schmoll.
Oh,
Nice.
what's up?
love for the schmoll.
Yeah, he, he's getting married next Saturday, so just want to give him a shout out. Looking forward to his wedding, gonna be because I probably won't get another chance to give him a shout out.
Dude, he missed
before
you.
his wedding.
He missed you so much at the every hour at the bachelor party. He'd be like, dude, you know who would love this? Joe.
Yeah, I couldn't make
No
it to his
matter what we were
bachelor
doing.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's been one of my best friends that I've met in Los Angeles. So, yeah, really looking forward to his wedding next week. And, he's been a good friend to me and helped me with a lot of different things. And, yeah, really looking forward to being there next week for his wedding. And he's got a great girl that he's marrying to.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and he helped you get your car, right? Like, wasn't he your negotiator?
Yeah, he helped me with that, and when I got into my car accident, he helped me through all that. It was great.
He is a really good guy.
Yeah.
At heart. I mean, he's been texting like tips for the wedding and stuff, and just like you can tell he underneath the schmollness is a caring, empathetic guy. Who
Right.
Wants to help out his buddies.
Dude, he made eggs for breakfast at the bachelor party. The care he was putting into it, going from high heat to low heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he enjoys cooking very much. He has a lot of passion for it.
Yeah.
I like seeing that.
Dude, my legend of the week is Samurai Mike. Mike Singletary.
Mike Singletary? Whoa.
The leader of the 46 defense from the 80s Bears. I mean, Samurai Mike loves football. Like, when you hear him talk about football, he says, I believe God gave football to us to teach boys how to be men. Like, it's a religion for him. And he brought that discipline and psychotic self-belief and intensity to the field every time and led what is probably the greatest defense in NFL history. And I just got a lot of admiration. I love hearing him talk because he's so sincere. And one of my favorite stories is going into the Super Bowl, Buddy Ryan, the defensive coordinator of the Bears, was going to go in to give the team a pep talk, and he just heard Samurai Mike screaming at all the guys, giving a speech, and he said by the time he opened the door, the whole defense was like ripping tables apart and like smashing chairs and just screaming, and he's like, I knew I didn't have to give a speech, and he just walked away.
Yeah, nothing more to say.
Yeah. Samurai Mike had them ready. So,
And then he had a great quote as a coach, too, and he would be like, can't win with them.
about Vernon Davis.
Like talking about guys that, like,
who walked off at halftime.
yeah, like, guys
Don't
that-
need them,
Yeah,
can't win with
yeah.
them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, Chad, what is your quote of the week?
My quote of the week comes from the movie Old School. Will Ferrell comes in, breaking the news to Mitch about the house being boarded up, and it's a really heartfelt letter, so I thought I'd read it for you guys. Dear Mitch, if you're holding this letter, you already know. The house has been boarded up. The doors, the windows, everything. We're at the Comfort Inn, room 112. I love you, Frank.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Joe, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week comes from Luke Combs. He's a singer.
Country
version. Or country genre, not version. He has a song, and in it, one of the quotes is, long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart, and I like that a lot. It's like the worry, like sometimes the worries of life and the day can really get to you, but like if I'm at home sitting on the couch and I'm opening up a Miller High Life and just
it's nice.
drinking it, I don't have a care in the world.
You look good doing it too.
Yeah. I loved. I mean, I'm not talking about getting wasted. I'm just talking about chilling.
Yeah.
With a long neck beer.
Decompressing.
It can't let you down.
sometimes that's all you need to be put back whole and be ready for the next day. It's just that moment. My quote of the week is from one of my favorite films of all time, Out of Sight. Steven Soderbergh movie with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. They got crazy chemistry. It's like a comedy crime movie. And they're super into each other, but she's a U.S. Marshal, and she's going to throw him in jail when the time comes. But for right now, it's a little too early, so they're just going to flirt for a little bit. And they're talking about how weird it is that they're into each other, and then George Clooney's character, Jack Foley, goes, it's like seeing someone for the first time, and you look at each other for a few seconds, and there's this kind of recognition, like you both know something. Next moment, the person's gone, and it's too late to do anything about it. And he's just talking about how you got to capture these moments when they come to you. Even if it means sleeping with someone who's going to put you in jail a week later, sometimes that's just your truth, and you got to take it. You got to live it, or it's a sin.
I love it.
That's it.
Nice.
Do we have? Oh, so Joe, this is a new thing that we have.
Ooh.
We say, "What's your phrase of the week for getting after it?" So we create phrases that could be used to describe partying or just getting after it.
I have to make it up?
Well, I'll go to Chad first.
Yeah, let's hear her get an idea of what's going on.
Chad, do you have a phrase?
Hey, boys, let's froth the teat.
Love it.
What?
Froth the teat. You know what it means.
No.
Yeah, you milk the teat, but you want to get some nice brewski out of there, so you froth it.
All right.
Joe, what's your phrase of the week?
Hey, fellas, let's keep swinging. I don't know.
I like that.
I feel like you could do better. I'm sorry.
You
Well, I don't know
dig
what's
deep,
going
dig
on.
deeper.
Yeah, I don't know. You do one.
All right. All right, fellas, 5 seconds till tip off.
What?
I like
Like
it.
game time.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's game time,
5
Joe. And are you
seconds?
ready to get in and play?
Are you ready to fucking rage, Joe?
Or are you going to complain about the nomenclature? You ready to fucking ball out, dude?
Yeah. Get
Let's
in.
go.
Yeah.
I got 2 modes, dude. Adamant and dismissive. I feel like being adamant. Let's get it.
All right.
So what's your phrase, baby?
I already said it.
He did already say it. But we want another one.
Yeah.
You can't dig deeper than that? Joe, look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Dig deep, bro.
Well, it's hard to think of something original on the spot.
It's impossible. But don't worry. There's no expectations on it. Whatever you come up with, that's going to be gold.
5 seconds till tip off.
Because you're gold. Believe.
Let's get out there and get them.
Come on. You pulled the parachute halfway through.
I don't know.
I like the first half. Let's get out there and
Yeah, just say crazy words that come to your
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I said.
this is like what's the Dead Poet Society? You're a poet, Joe.
Let's really
Close your eyes.
potato chip the day.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Let's
like
potato
that.
I'm
chip the day.
I'm just reading things that I'm seeing now.
Oh, because my hat says
Yeah.
potato. All right, let's come on. One more. Purely of your own inspiration.
Yeah, think about what you love. You love juice.
Don't look at anything.
I
Don't
don't
look at
love
anything.
juice. I'll drink it. But...
Okay, but you sometimes drink juice. All right, we have something.
All
there.
right, hey,
you-
hey, when life gives you eggs, make some egg salad.
All right.
Nice.
I think we can still do better.
All right, well we're getting there.
I like that. I mean, what you love your pizza pancake. You love your Prius. You love your job. You love.
I don't love my.
What about
Prius.
this? Let's enforce the rules.
I mean, I thought mine was pretty good with the egg section. Now I want lunch.
Ooh, a little lunchy.
Let's
A little lunchy
embrace.
lunch.
Let's embrace our child freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's embrace our child freedom. I like that.
Yeah.
Or just child freedom.
But that's Nietzsche.
But we put a spin on it. A lot of people put a spin on him. Trust me. Some ugly motherfuckers.
Let's brave some heart.
Let's glad some EA tour.
Oh gosh.
All right, guys.
Let's rush some hour.
2.
Let's Jackie some Chan.
Let's boogie some nights.
Let's
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
boogie
that was
some
good.
nights.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
I almost
it.
missed it.
And that's it.
Let's boogie some nights.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys.
Aaron, did you like that one? Do you have a phrase?
Wow.
Yeah.
I was so rooting for Joe, and now I got nothing. Oh,
It's hard, man.
let's pump up these jams.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice, nice.
Thank you, Aaron. Dude, you were missed the last couple episodes, dude.
Yeah, you were.
I'm here now, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
Guys, I got a review of the week. This comes from AdHater44. The stoke is real. If there was a way to liquefy this podcast and direct it into your veins, you would have the wave skills of Kelly Slater and Jay Adams and the flow of Fabio, along with the muscles of The Rock and the linguistics of Shakespeare. You would simply live forever. The Grim Reaper just wouldn't be able to take your soul due to the good vibes in your rock-solid bod. I've also paid off my student loans, got a good dent in my mortgage, and married the babe of my life, and it's all simply attributable to listening to the pod and taking the life lessons into my life. Save the earth, eat edibles. Dank review.
Dude, that was really nice.
And we are once again brought to you by Douglas Lubricant, the leader in lube. Guys, you want to bone, and you want to bone well. So make sure you bone right and bone smooth with Douglas. That'll be it for episode 86.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Stokers.
Yeah, great time, guys.
Yeah, Joe, thank you for coming in.
Or is
Yeah,
it
thank
87?
you.
Is the
I think-
Sal Masakela one 86?
I think it's 87, yeah.
Nice.
JT, you want to say anything?
Boom clap, Stokers.
Later, dudes.